Sexy ladies do that dance in the front row. Holla at the top of your lungs if you want more. When I do a show, everybody goes do a motherfucking thing on the floor. When I do a show, people in the crowd start waving their hands, doing their favorite dance. You can see it in their eyes when they love how you rock. Stop playing, girl. You know I got that knock. You know my shit is hot, trying to cool off with Cavassier on the rocks. And this party won't stop unless it's crashed by the cops. But even if it is, we'll take it to the crib and we'll party on the block. Every time I rock, I want sexy women shaking under the strobe lights. Yuppies getting drunk off their Michelob lights. Ain't nobody shoving shit, everybody loving it. Young ladies rubbing tits, looking for a hug and kiss. Moves just like what it is. I'm glad God decided to make them like that. Take them and make them able to shake it like that. Say the right things to bait them and you can keep them on lock like bike racks. That's why even women love women. Look out into the crowd and they all grinning, moving their tongues slow. But all you can do for me is dance some more. Come on, do them sexy moves in the front row. When I do a show, everybody goes do a motherfucking thing on the floor. When I do a show, sexy ladies dance in the front row. Holla at the top of your lungs like you want more. When I do a show, everybody goes do a motherfucking thing on the floor. When I do a show, I rock the shit like it's the last time I speak. Like I was 18 again, I had rhymed in a week. This is a PNSB, promise to be beaten down the street. Used to only press cassettes, now we only hustle CDs. And you can buy my shit after the show. Pop the rap and drop it in the car, capture the flow. This is how we do from LA to Chicago and everywhere in between. Doing shows, hustling albums, living the dream that we've had since teens. Telling the life that took us from laughs to screams, from smiles to tears, from rapping to myself to making the crowds cheer. Trying to figure out why I'm here to conquer my fears. And when it all goes down, I'll be the last one left here. When the smoke clears, I have the mic asking for a light with a fresh beard. You can see why I'm one of the best here at making sexy ladies dance in the front row. Holler at the top of their lungs like they want more. When I do a show, everybody goes do a motherfucking thing on the floor. When I do a show, sexy ladies dance in the front row. Holler at the top of your lungs like you want more. When I do a show, everybody goes do a motherfucking thing on the floor. When I do a show, but when I do a show. It's hard to smile. I'm a scar child that's wild with run over sneakers that can tell they self I falls a mile. Struggling, hustling, trying to make ends meet. But people not understanding that struggle is what offends me. And why I gotta see the police every time me and my friends meet. Staring like we're reclining in some stolen 500 Benz seats. Like we Colombians, but we ain't drug smugglers. We might have weed on the stove, but we still mean mugging. Keep on trucking, hoping the fools on the next block gon' start nothing. Cause if they do, you already know it's gonna be something. Take it back to South Central LA with no transfer. Mash you like I was wearing black chucks, Dickies and a tan shirt. Look towards me for the answers, you see. And pay attention when I speak instead of trying to fight me in the street. There'll be a lot of dead brothers if we all pull heat. So let's shake it when we meet and turn our pistols on the police. I'm looking for better days when we don't run from crooked cops. We stand up straight as men and turn our guns on crooked cops. Between a rock and a hard place, sums up a lot. We from a spot where you gotta be happy with what little you got. Missing a lot of friends, some are in jail, some been shot. Some of my friends shoot hoops and some shoot blocks. Some of my friends go to school and some grab the mic and spit. But no matter what we do, we go through the same shit. That's why it's so hard to smile. Treat it as just just another card in the file. They disregard what you went through as a child and everything else in your life that makes it hard to smile. It's hard to come up, it's hard to get one up, it's hard to come up from what most people die in. You can make it out, you gotta keep on trying, keep drying your eyes and keep on smiling. Keep your ass out of jail and stay out the hospital and smile. I said it's hard, not impossible. I understand the environment you grew up in was hostile, but if you give life all you have, nothing can stop you. Just smile and leave it all behind you. Love life, even though some of it might remind you of some of the hard shit you've been through, but be glad that you made it. The storm was heavy, but you braved it. It's hard to smile, but you gotta do it. Life is what happens while you making plans. Instead of making moves, it's all about paying dues. Then everything you want will come to you. Good times will run to you. Life will be fun for you. Enjoy what you have while you have it. You may never get to the point where you can live lavish, but you gotta smile and laugh anyway before you pass away. I never would have enjoyed it, meddling in other people's affairs. But why do you care? Why you still doing shit that you don't think is right? Just live your own life and remember to smile. Fuck what you went through as a child. Remember to smile. 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 It's hard to smile. It's hard to smile. What I'm thinking, you can say that something I woke up to the fifth day of a record heat wave, screaming and gunshots at 3 a.m. I wonder if the gunman slayed them, but I laid back down to sleep cause I hear gunshots every night. Plus I couldn't do anything to save them. LA is where I reside and you have to abide by the rules the streets provide if you want to stay alive. I've seen fools die in burgundy Regals. I've seen fools get shot at the show cause of their bright blue sneakers. I've seen niggas pull out heat over parking spaces. People thinking it's cool to be incarcerated, rolling in cars with no tags, filled with guns, weed, and coke bags, going to kill whatever little hope has survived the last time that they drove past. But no matter how many times you turn around, you can't go back. So don't go there, that's some shit you don't want to have to repay. You don't want to be haunted by your memory every waking day. In the city, even the predators are prey, and even the prey don't play. In the streets of LA, on a good day, you can see all the way clear across town from where I stay. The city's on fire and the sky is gray. On a good day, on a good day, you can see all the way clear across town from where I stay. The city's on fire and the sky is gray. On a good day, On a good day, you don't hear no AKs. It's safe for you to be on the block, safe for the kids to come out and play, and it's not like that too often. Way too often being rushed straight from the blocks to coffins with nobody stopping and taking a second look. All you hear is, yeah, they always do that type of shit in the hood. Big city public schools not doing all they should, and books older than our parents never learned all we could. So we grew up deprived, uneducated, and mad. The only way we thought we could express ourselves by being bad. Half of us can't take care of ourselves, let alone being dads. Striving for a life of security that we never had. In a town where the cars hop and the bitches show they ass. So many nice cars and pretty women, no time for moving fast. Weekly car shows and far more hoes than the video show we have. Sunsets, palm trees, and weed with lime green leaves in the bags. This party town USA, where even the most devout lose their way. Pretty young girls get turned out in a day, and innocent little boys get turned on to AKs. That's how it is in a city that never sleeps. Checking all your mirrors all the time to make sure nobody creeps. Cause people get jacked all the time in LA streets. Hope you don't run into that fool with a cold heart holding heat. And every time you make it home at the end of the night to get some rest, thank God for being blessed. Cause a lot of people don't make it through that mess. Plus that kind of life only adds to your stress. You know, the one and only in the city, depressed. Across the train tracks, they rich as hell while you in debt. Don't trust no one, everybody is a potential threat. Regretting your life, doing your work in residential steps. But you can't bet there'll be some good days. Some old get rich and buy back the hood days. Some old $120 eggs smoked out of backwood days. Dipping through the hood the old Fleetwood way. On a good day, you can see all the way. Clear across town from where I stay. The city's on fire and the sky is gray. On a good day, on a good day, you can see all the way. Clear across town from where I stay. The city's on fire and the sky is gray. On a good day, on a good day, you can see all the way. Clear across town from where I stay. The city's on fire and the sky is gray. On a good day, shit, there'll be some good days. Some old get rich and buy back the hood days. Some old $120 eggs smoked out of backwood days. Dipping through the hood the old Fleetwood way. On a good day, you can see all the way. Clear across town from where I stay. The city's on fire and the sky is gray. On a good day, on a good day, on a good day, on a good day, on a good. I remember when Pepper Mills first moved down from the hills. She was looking for some inner city thrill. She was cute and hot to trot, what you'd call the fox, sexy as hell, until she got the block fever running through her veins. For a while she was attracted to fools that bang, but soon she grew tired of the whole ghetto thing. So she started club hopping and jocking fools with a little bit of change. Said she loved the passenger seat in the range, wouldn't ride in another Regal over Cutlass. One of those your car has to be worth 50 before you touch this. Type of women going out getting getting drunk, ending the night sending with some fake fool that's grinning all the time, cause he's at the end of the bar spending up all his cash. Up in the club, she was drinking too much. As long as they had dough, she didn't care who crushed. It was all about making money for what she was doing, scandalous and backstabbing. She only had two friends, easy money and hard drugs kept her moving too fast to keep up. She left a lot of herself behind. She stopped soul searching in fear of what she find, but even if she wanted to, she didn't have the time. Riding the main line, Pepper Mills was always on the grind, and just the other day she was on my mind. I was thinking about the time
Ain't you talking about old girl? She used to kick it with Dante back.
Nah, man. You remember Pepper? She drove that navy blue Jetta. You must have never met her, cause if you did, you never forget her. She used to be a dime before she got turned out. Turning tricks and using drugs, she got burned out. Hard life, fast living, ghetto and drug driven. Turned a bombshell into a hoe that lost the religion. Looking towards men and drugs to find what was missing. Said she would stop before she lost it, but she didn't. Pepper Mills has a sad story to quote. Mixed up in the hopes of being a star in coke. Lost a job, missed auditions, and the agent dropped it. That was after she missed out on that starring role offered to her. That was the beginning of a long end. Lost her apartment and moved in with all the wrong friends. At this point, she was at a weight where she get blown over by a strong wind. Always said she would stop, but never said when. Man, it hurt my heart to see her like that. Hooked on the white against the ropes, unable to fight back. I remember being in school trying to mack her down by the bike racks. I never saw it coming. Now that I look back, we lost contact. Cause I don't associate with people who smoke crack. Cause when she moved back to the hood, she was an all-out geek. To get her money on now, she had to work the streets. Ain't never got no work from me, but asking anyway. Thought there could be a free rock behind a familiar face. I don't sell that shit, baby girl, is all I would say. Tell her she needed to get it together and I'd be on my way. The last I heard, she was leaving LA. I haven't been there in a while myself. I wonder if she's doing okay.
Nah, I know you talking about now. She used to be over there off of Buckingham.
Now you remember Pepper, the geek on the corner in that royal blue sweater.
She used to go to Culver City High, right? Yeah, man, she did used to be fine.
But that was before she got turned out. Turning tricks and using drugs, she got burned out. Hard life, fast living, ghetto and drug driven. Turned a bombshell into a hoe that lost her religion. Looking towards men and drugs to find what was missing. The truth would have set her free, but there was no one to listen. Could have helped her out of her prison. I hope she made it out, but I don't know if she did or if she didn't. But at this point in her life, nothing would have made a difference. Cause as she was growing up, nobody showed any interest to what she was going through and how she hated her life. And how every night she cut herself with her knife. And how she thought she'd never make a suitable wife or a good mother, cause she had no good example. Plus the two cats proved to be a handful. Plus she needed anger management, she couldn't handle stress. Just another soul lost to Los Angeles, making killers out of babies, crackheads out of pretty young ladies. All of us can't handle the stresses we face daily. In LA we all know at least one Pepper Mills used to look good in the hills, but now she's lost her will. Used to be a dime before she got turned out. Turning tricks and using drugs, she got burned out. Hard life, fast living, ghetto and drug driven. Looking everywhere but in herself to find what was missing. Hardly moved by it all, I'm not impressed one bit. You gonna go broke paying too much money for your shit. Losing respect while you gaining a check. Got some chains and the legs and your family still remain in the jacks. You don't wanna get on doing some shit shit that you'll regret, cause you can bet gotta take it all away to pay back that debt times tray in less than a day. But it's okay to be broke with a pocket full of change and a handful of hope. Working hard to get what little you got and happy to have it. Even when you lose it, you should feel blessed to have even had it. To hell, what kind of car you got? We all drive in the same traffic. You can stop telling me about your fancy purchases and bad habits and try to make the next generation's lives a little less tragic. Bring back the magic and the sparkle to the kids' eyes. Life's bigger than diamond encrusted record label medallions, platinum records, and your watch face size. The shit's nice to have, true indeed. Just realize what's most important. Be humble with what you're sporting, cause most people can't afford it. Waving food in front of a hungry man and get your ass got. Just like dimes running food that can't pay rent and get your ass shot. Now it's okay to get that meal ticket. Just don't sell out yourself, your family, or your people to get it. Niggas will do just about anything to ball. I'm just not moved by it all. Cause long chains and big rings really ain't my thing. And you will never hear me use the term bling bling. Not hating on them, it just ain't a song I sing. Cause under all that shiny shit, there ain't much to be seen. Fancy cars, 20-inch rims, high price hoes. I'd rather ride with my woman in a box Chevy with 30s in Vogue. It's good being comfortable as it is to ball. Plus less people call. I'm just not moved by it all. But one day, I'ma be looted up, pockets bulging, holding down the knot. Electric button in the dash, folding down the top. Clown around the cops, won't be slowing up and scared to pass when them fools stop smoking high quality crop. Eyes bloodshot and the luxury drop instead of on the bus stop. But we must not take for granted the blessings we've been handed, take advantage so we can resume our rightful places on this planet. Ever since I was young, I have always been reprimanded for talking shit along with talking loud. But now, I use my shit talking for rocking crowds, and it's gonna make me rich, but I'ma never forget, cause even as a millionaire, I'm still gonna be ditching cabs for fun in the evenings. And on the weekends, I'ma go to the club, rocking $50 in clothes and a diamond earring the size of Cleveland. And I'll be cheesing, cause everybody is believing that it's fake. I won't need strap to leave the club late. I can breathe easy, cause these niggas won't hate as long as they don't think it's real. It's the same way behind the wheel, and I ain't trying to be harassed by the cops or rushed by fools to keep in touch with jail. So the outside of my whip's gon' be plain as fuck, while the inside of my shit's gon' be plush as hell. I'm trying to stay low key. Windows tinted black, could be alone, or I could be 4D. Make you think twice before you approach me. Ain't no telling what I keep under a closed knee. Drive past slow, everybody's looking closely, but I ain't on the same shit that you own. I'm just trying to get home and watch videos and silly hoes jock these fools that claim that they ball. I love the music, I'm just not moved by the call. I'm just not moved by it all.
Sitting here going over my life. Cried last night. Haven't cried in a long time, but I cried last night. I was sitting here going over my life.
I haven't cried in a long time, but I cried last night. Came over me like a flash of light as I looked over my life. For the most part I've been good, but there's been times where I haven't been right. Angry and ready to fight, but that was mostly during the times I didn't write. There's been mornings where just getting out of bed was a fight. Tired as hell even though I just slept the whole night. Stressing over my son and a wife that was supposed to be. Before she sent me to jail I shook and lost everything close to me. Plus I had to leave the only place that I really ever know home to be. And the only person that when I looked in his face my reflection was shown to me. Even though the town and its people have grown on me, I miss my son and my old life. I haven't cried in a long time, but I cried last night. I haven't cried in a long time, but I cried last night. Sitting here looking over my life. Cried last night. Haven't cried in a long time, but I cried last night. Sitting here looking over my life. successful, she paid attention to her so-called friends who didn't want us together in the first place. Cause when I was at the spot, my woman wasn't, they be all up in my face. She wouldn't believe the things her friends whispered on the low. Finished with a kiss on my cheek saying, just don't let her know. I never took the bait, her friends were being shady, but she blamed it on me. But I never did her wrong and I put that on me. But contempt was the only thing she had ever shown me. She was the only one in my life, but my heart was still lonely. I knew nothing but silence and violence, and I was getting tired of the fight. Haven't cried in a long time, but I cried last night. Haven't cried in a long time, but I cried last night. Sitting here going over my life, and I cried last night. Haven't cried in a long time. Cried last night. Sitting here going over my life, and I cried last night. Please don't go, I'll be all alone. I need the love that I lost, so I'm headed back home. Every step I take is for Messiah. Thank you for everlasting life, even though I might still see the fight for taking flight. But that was the only way I felt we could still have life. Haven't cried in a long time, but I cried last night. Cried last night. Haven't cried in a long time, but I cried last night. Sitting here looking over my life, and I cried last night. Haven't cried in a long time, but I cried last night. Last night. Looking over my life, and I cried last night. The first day I met Andre, I think I was 15 years old. I was angry at the world for turning on me, and I was losing control. He was a mutual friend of both me and my homie Beck. Up at Vets, Andre and Cisco used to come through with Psycho Les, raising my anger to a threat. He had me swinging on strangers, but he got me through a whole lot. I remember he was only one down to roll out when I had to air out that whole block. He used to have me going crazy, but at the same time, he helped me through a lot of the problems I was having with my lady. He was my best friend when everyone else was playing me shady. He made me feel like there was nobody out there who could fade me. For a while we was kicking it daily and staying up all night, arguing with everybody we seen and starting heart fights. When I was out with Andre, I didn't act right. Maybe it was the liquor content, maybe he was just an excuse to act wild. Maybe it was residual effects of what I went through as a child. And maybe Andre was one of the reasons it was so hard to smile. And maybe not, a lot of that had to do with what I was going through with the cops, friends getting shot, plus them fools on the next block, and everybody else out there in Los Angeles trying to pull it while I was striving to stay alive and diving from flying bullets. Shit, being a teenager and growing up in LA, you needed a friend like Andre to help you through the day. In a way, Andre was like a big brother to me. I'd pick him up to get away from my girl smothering me and everything else troubling me. Me and Andre Sunday nights in the Mert Park, Crenshaw. Everybody stopping to say what's up. See me and Andre, been stars, celebrities amongst the people we came up with. The same smile from the same pain, from going through the same shit. While I was trying to be cool, man, Andre would be snapping. I'd be talking about talking it out. He'd be talking about blasting. See, I'd be all on some peaceful shit. He'd be all about mashing. But no matter what was cracking, Andre was always down when it happened. See, me and Andre, we kicked it damn near every day. Hit the store to pick him up and we'd be on our way. For a while, he was all I had to wash down the pain. Andre, citrus, mimosa, California, champagne. Rip the rapper before you pop the cork, cap the bottle twice. It's worth more than the price. Are you ready for another long night? This is your life. Grab Andre by the neck and toss the bottle back. Citrus, mimosa, champagne, fool. What you know about that? See me and Andre, we kicked it damn near every day. Hit the store, pick him up, we be on our way. For a while, he was all I had to wash down the pain. Andre, citrus, mimosa, California, champagne. Rip the wrapping before you pop the cork. Tap the bottle twice, it's worth more than the price. Are you ready for a long night? This is your life. Grab Andre by the neck and toss the bottle back. Citrus, mimosa, champagne. What you know about that? I'm dressed and I brush my teeth. Now it's time for me to leave, and I'm only 3 blocks away from the Howard train station, but there is no guarantee that I'll even make it that far, 'cause the police will jack your ass around here with no hesitation. I go through the turnstile without no wait, 'cause them 7-day bus passes are the shit. Plus a couple of months ago somebody stole my car and I'm still pissed. Now I have to catch the train again, I have to deal with this shit. The doors are closed and they closed me on our way. By the time I got to Morris, I knew it was gonna be one of those days. I saw a lot of shit that you only see when you on fade. I saw this fool get stole on. Him and his guys got rolled on. Hadn't seen a fight like that in so long. On a long train ride, shit, you never know what you're gonna see. I saw a bum on the train taking a leak, and a couple of fools were smoking some weed. My Walkman and my music is all I need. So in my ears I let it beat, and I drift away, looking out the window, staring at the street below me. But then we hit the subway tunnel, delayed again, started moving slowly. If only we could get to Lake Street, I'd just get on another line. Saw a cute face, thought to myself, maybe another time. I decided to get off on North Avenue in Clybourne and go to Cabrini Green. 714 Division to get some trees. Said what's up to Big Wayne, he was doing cool. Went in the building, grabbed my shit, and I was back on the move. You know I had to pearl something before I got on the train, and it was flame. So by the time I got to 35th, shit, you know I was feeling good. Bums bumming, my response was I would if I could, but I can't, so I ain't got nothing for you. This cat was trying to sell some socks, barrettes, cigarette lighters, and rolling papers. He had some shoes, and he had an old pair of shoes. He had some beard and mustache trimmers, some one-use cameras, and some tools. I told dude I was cool. Another delay at 69th Street, this cat was getting locked up for selling bootleg CDs, and I was glad, cause these fools that sell bootleg music really makes me mad. Plus the train was still crowded, and high school kids in the back was talking loud. Plus the cat standing above my seat was smelling foul. Man, he had to have smelled it, cause I was feeling sick every time I inhaled it. And just my luck, right before my stop there was another delay. All I know is this train ride ain't worth even half of what I paid. And to make it worse, the 95th Street bus was late and it was crowded too. And by the time I got to her crib, she was gone, talking about she had something else to do. Man, what kind of shit is this? An hour and a half train ride and I done missed this bitch. Now an hour and a half from the crib and I'm pissed as this. So I'm going to get blow before I head home. But I saw this female I hadn't seen in a while. She was talking about she had been looking for me. But the ride home is a whole nother story. I'm not even gonna get into that shit. That's a whole nother 316 to rap about. So I'll just leave y'all with this. Please understand, it's just another train ride, it's just another day. How far am I riding? Shit, I'm riding all the way. Howard to 95th Street, Chi-Town don't play. Another $1.80 paid to the CTA. It's just another train ride, just another day. How far am I riding? Shit, I'm riding all the way. Howard to 95th Street, long as my Walkman plays. Another $1.80 paid to the CTA. It's just another train ride, just another day. How far am I riding? Shit, I'm riding all the way. Howard to 95th Street, Chi-Town don't play. $1.80 get you where you're going and back to where you stay. Stay. shine your rims up. Navigators, Rangers, and Mercedes-Benz trucks. Hoes walk through the hood, ghetto superstar struck. The shit the niggas go through to get bitches to fuck. This brother I went to school with in 12th grade kept a pocket full of rocks to get paid. You ask him why he sold dope, he said to get laid. He told me flashy cars and clothes was the only way to get hoes in LA. Now he was Flash Gordon, ghetto sporting cashmere and Jordan. Didn't have to match his cash just to courtin', but he was a pimp that didn't get none. But they was down as long as they could see it. They was quick to jump in the bed if he got him drunk and weeded. Now he thought he had everything he needed. Wrist and fingers flashing carrots like rabbits. If you've ever wanted it, he has it. Cause big spinning was one of his many habits. Elaborate homes, a vintage rolls, living lavish. Getting big in the dope game. Smacking bitches but couldn't get one before he started slinging cocaine. And before it gave him a name, in the hood scared at night, what's the price of fame? Now Flash be the first to scream out fuck them hoes when he smack them with cash and groping them. But he only did that shit so them skanky hoes would notice him. But they ain't the ones notice him, the police did too. When his girl watched him fuck that other bitch, the police did too. And when he sold his last key, the police did too. Cause the police sent that bitch to keep dibs on due. So the police knew way before the word got around town that tonight a big drug transaction was going down. And when the police crashed, Flash unloaded his clip as he dashed, shooting blindly, empty and fast, flashing, looked upon kindly when he blasted. As he reached his truck, he thought he got away. That was only for the first quarter mile until his back tire got shot away. Now he's surrounded by cops with his guns and 5 bricks in the truck. He leaned back, said fuck, smoked half blunt down to a duck. He knew his fast living and endless chase for hoes would end up getting him sent up. He thought about his exotic women and endless cash he wouldn't be able to spend up. He thought about his last stretch in prison and his first day out. He sat up, asked for God's forgiveness, and he shot his way out. That fool shot his way out. Man, he shot his way out. This is all shit Flash went through to get bitches to fuck. With his lazy eye and bad skin, getting women was tough. So he started selling dope, buying jewelry and trucks. Cause any hoe would tell you you're fine if you rich enough. This is all shit Flash went through to get bitches to fuck. With no car, no gears, years without winning was rough. He figured as long as he got hoes and fast living is enough. The shit the niggas go through to get bitches to fuck. Brother I went to school with in 12th grade, took a pocket full of rocks to get paid. You asked him why he sold dope, he said to get laid. This is the way of Flash Gordon. Brother I went to school with 12th grade, kept a pocket full of rocks to get paid. You asked him why he sold dope, he said to get laid. This is the way of Flash Gordon. What about you? See, I ain't mad yet, I'm just a little upset. Trying to walk these city streets, but this shit is a mess. You can't take it anymore and you're getting depressed. Trying to give it all you got, but there ain't much left. All the time, feeling like you need to lay down and rest. Burning the candle at both ends, trying to ball like the rest. Pockets hurt because they been broke too many times. Trying to make solid dollars out of nickels and dimes. You bag it up, you get it off. Anybody try to trip, you set it off. Cause all bets are off when them gloves come off. Get pushed and shoved to the side. Ain't no love for the soft, ain't no love for the weak. Fuck you if you afraid to speak up for what you believe in. Sell your soul for $1 and a good word. A new car and some good herbs. Spanking brand new clothes and a big house in the burbs. All you gotta do is change a few words and put glitter on your suit jackets and use pyrotechnics for your show like you do magic. Cause it's what it comes down to. Ain't never been on stage by yourself. Without your 50 dancers, you wouldn't know what to do. What happened to rocking the crowd with just a microphone and you all by yourself on stage? Rocking that bitch with a passionate rage. Asking God's forgiveness for your blasphemous ways. I'm sorry, but this is the only way I know how to behave. And this right here is the only way I know how to rock. And with an attitude's the only way I know how to deal with the cops. When will it stop? No time soon. Leave the crib heated like you finna duel at high noon. Saying everything you can now because you might die soon. Words are overwhelming like typhoons. Young black men turning into millionaire tycoons. Get your money on, fool, cause I'ma be fine too. With a bank full of millions and a pocket full of change. A 1.5 full of flame and a vintage range. Plus a marijuana crop going out in the grange. No matter how little you change, people gon' look at you strange. And even now they look at me strange. What about you? People say I'm angry. What about you? I get accused of doing shit that I don't do. What about you? I'm the victim of racial profiling. What about you? I love it when the beat bump. What about you? I need 12 in the trunk. What about you? I love the way that women dance. What about you? I love the way the weed enhance. What about you? I love rocking for my fans. What about you? Even if it ain't for 30 grand, fool. What about you? Live your life and be strong. You must carry on. Asking questions with no answers cause you feel that it's wrong. Reminiscing over spec while I write this very song. Reminiscing over Derek while I write this very song. Yesterday I saw this brother. Tomorrow I won't see this brother no more. Have you questioning God, asking why did he have to go? And none of us know. We just have to deal with the sorrow. And I know you feel it deep. And I know at night you weep, which makes it hard to sleep, and the climb out is steep. But I know that you can make it. God wouldn't put you through it if you couldn't take it. You just have to live your life.
Live your life. Live for you. Life's too short. Live your life.
I've buried far too many, and it's never easy to handle it. Feeling a sense of abandonment, like what did all the prayers, incense, and candles get? But you can't question God, even though the road is hard. It's the road put in front of you, and you gotta walk it out. That's why you have friends and family, so you can talk it out, so you can review it all and try to figure out what it's about. And if you can't understand it, maybe it's not for you to understand. All you can do is remember that man, and do what you can do to finish his plan, and live your life for all that it's worth, and recognize the blessing of your birth, and thank God for every step that you take on this earth, cause tomorrow isn't guaranteed. And to be honest, the rest of the day isn't promised. Do what you can now, so if you die tomorrow, your last day on this earth wasn't lived in vain. We'll all have to pass on and leave our friends and family with the pain. Just have to live your life.
Live your life. Life's too short. Live for you. Live your life.
Death is hard to accept and even harder to expect. Now you're filled with regret. Wish you could take back a lot of what you done and even more of what you said. Hate yourself even more now that they're dead. Now you hear their voice echo in your head, and now you cry all night. But everything will be alright if you accept what was written and realize that you still need to be forgiven. Be willing to accept your feelings and remember they're in a better place. And every time you close your eyes, you will see their face, and you will have memories for the rest of your life, and that's worth more than a price. You just have to live your life, live for you, and enjoy your life, and continue to do what you do. See, it's about fuck what you going through. Feel God through and through, and continue to live your life. I like my cars fast, women hot, and jewelry big. I like my clothes just as loud as my music is. I like to say fuck it. I like my friends thuggish. I like my beats bumping. I like my women rugged. The type of woman to say fuck you. Type of girl don't trust a motherfucker but you. Half the time she don't even trust you, but I'll be the first one to stand up. If a fool rush you, we like to get blown and ride out. Hit the front of the club and slide out. Spend it all by the end of the night. Pockets inside out. Time to do what you like till we head back to the hideout. You ready to go for the grand finale? Ever since the first day we met, you had to have me, and since then I've been wanting you badly, and we no longer have to fight it. Just tell me how you like it. Do you like it when I do it like that? Do you like it when I hit it from the back? Do you like it when I touch it like that? I like my nights long. When I do drink, I like it strong. Everybody like a thong if it disappears right. Look at her. I love it when you shake it all night. Strip for me privately, that's what I like. Shit, stop playing, girl. I like it how your hips groove on a secret garden rendezvous. Just me and you, girl. You know I like the way your lips move when they whisper the things they do that gets me deeper into you. I like it how you push back, ask me to push your hood back, and I understood that. I can do that. I like it when you reach up and grab on to me. I like when your freaky side is shown to me. Tonight, shit, just tell me how you like it. You don't have to fight it. You can whisper in my ear what gets you excited. All you have to do is tell me how you like it. Do you like it when I do it like that? Do you like it when I hit it from the back? How do you like it? How do you like it? See, we like our cars big, we like our women fast. We like to walk slow, we like the greenest grass. We like plastic Chevys, we like our pinky rings heavy. Always on that mission to get our money steady. We like our women sexy, especially if they do it right. We stay up all day and crush all night. Even when it ain't, we like to say everything is alright. Even if we not, we like losing ourselves in the music, so we love it when the beat knock. We like talking shit to the beat cop that like talking shit to us every time we stop. We like laughing off the undercovers looking for the weed spot. We like sending them off.
It's
we
back
like
that
getting
way.
money at any cost, but most of us will never be rich. Better enjoy life how it is while you still got one to live. Shit. How do you like it? How do you like it? Do you like it like the way that it? What? How do you like it? How do you? How do you like it? You like it? How do you? How do you like it? How do you? How do you like it? We like buying shit, trying to get gratitude. We like women with a little bit of attitude. We like the beats twanging, riding up the avenue. All of us hanging out the windows as we travel through. Pick the beats first, cause that's a choice. Just equalize the shit so we can hear the voice. We act like we ain't got no sense. Pull them dents, get a paint job before you buy them rims. But we like frontin', hunting stunts, a big bluntin', slumping beneath the wheel till we can't see the street. Trying to reach 115 with a beat in the hand and your woman with a drink in the passenger seat. Switching lanes so fast, she's biting down the teeth. But it's all good cause she gets turned on by speed. Touching softly while we drive, she's turned on by me. I like it when she makes that fire burn inside of me. Shit, all you gotta do is tell me how you like it. You don't have to fight it. You can whisper in my ear what gets you excited. All you have to do is tell me how you like it. Staying on top of it all ain't no easy shit. Please believe me when I say these fools will turn on you quick. I've learned to say okay, I ain't arguing with a motherfucker for shit. I don't have time for yelling and carrying on. I just sit back and be quiet with the satisfaction of knowing you were wrong. You see, I've grown a whole lot, and you have to learn fast. It's a place where a person will stab you in the back and take everything that you have. For no reason.
I only spent 11 days at school in the 11th grade. I never stayed. I was over the fence learning in several ways. Experiencing experience. And I hold no regrets because I roll with the best scores on life's little tests. While building bad progress reports in the shade by a tree. You got A's constantly? Well, that ain't bomb to me. Cause there's valedictorians that can't function in society or coherently tell me the price of these.
I attain life lessons, mixed messages daily. When I think I understand it, contradictions drive me crazy. I see my mother suffer abuse from multiple men. I seen the same woman get right back up with the courage to love a man again. From my observations, I can see I know nothing except that I'ma die, and before that comes some suffering. But once you accept death, it helps to ease the suffering.
I've learned to love and I've learned to hate. I've learned when to be in a rush and when to wait. I've learned when to disassociate and when to relate. I've learned a whole lot in my life along the way. I've learned when to frown up and when to smile. I've learned when to be humble and when to be wild. I've learned when to be quiet and when to be loud. These are hard life lessons learned since I was a child.
I've learned that learning pays. I've learned in many ways. I've learned that the mind is a terrible thing to waste. I've learned to say what I want to say. I've learned the instruments I play. I've learned to love and not lay. I've learned the error of my ways, and I learned my lesson. I learned to become wise. I've learned that gals love to get fucked as much as guys. I've learned that if you play with fire, you gon' get burned. I've learned and lived. I've lived and learned.
I need some help, dude. A phrase we hate saying, but it helps you lighten your load and make it through the days in. I know you got your pride, but look, put it to the side, let your homies play their part. It never is a burden when they give it from the heart. And when you on your feet, you give it back in return. And that's the only way the title pal can get earned. A lesson that I learned that I like to pass on, cause we all need assistance.
In life I realize people like to lie a lot to keep from getting upset. I smoke and drink private stock. People playing both ends against the middle, trying to tie a knot. Jealousy and envy are both reasons people die a lot. Stressing over shit that ain't worth even worrying about. Can't even have a good time when you go out. Life is fucked up, but hell, what are you gonna do? I got too many fucking problems to be worrying about them too. I've learned to love and I've learned to hate. Learned when to be in a rush, when to wait. I've learned when to disassociate, when to relate. I've learned a lot in my life along the way. I've learned when to frown and when to smile. Learned when to be humble and when to be wild. Learned when to be quiet and when to be loud. These are hard life lessons learned since I was a child.
Frustrated. Take some deep breaths. Shit. See, I've been called everything from antisocial and hard to deal with, to hard to understand and crazy. Tell me if you can feel it. See, I've been through some real shit. You can see it in my face. You can hear it when I talk, cause it's all in my voice. You can even see it in how I walk. Pissed off cause I'm tired of being misunderstood. That's why this goes out to those I run around LA with before we burned it. This goes out to those I was forced to live life with before we learned it. This goes out to my problems. This goes out to my stress. This goes out to the pain that I'm getting off my chest. This goes out to Eon and our old pet names. This goes out to the old Prospect Avenue gang. I'm tired of smoking, tired of hoping I can find a way to cope with the pain left over from a harsh childhood that my mother can't explain. Cause I refuse to tell her what I went through as a child and what's been eating away at my brain. Cause it would break my parents' heart if they knew. But for my whole life, all I've ever wanted to ask, how could anyone abuse a child? And now, everybody's wondering why I'm so fucking wild. Well, shit like that is hard to get over. It just makes you more upset as you get older. Cause nobody has explained why you've been through what you've been through, and why anyone in the world would send you through what you went through. If you can even remember it all. Cause after suppressing childhood memories, marijuana and the alcohol, there was not much left. And I was trying to figure it all. Anyway, now that I'm older, I should figure it all any day now when I'm a soldier for surviving. But it was just a test preparing me for a life of walking with wise men. Instead of being violent, I got my anger out through rhyming. I got out of my hole by climbing, not by whining. You feel me? This goes out to everyone that I went to school with. This goes out to everybody that I used to act a fool with. This goes out to Vets Park, Culver City Middle School. This goes out to you if growing up you got rid
ridiculed first and foremost. This goes out to my baby boy, thinking about my absence and what it may destroy. This goes out to bringing my family back together. Me and my son with an oceanfront view, enjoying good weather. This goes out to promises unkept and a broken heart that's been swept under the rug and shrugged off like so many drugs. Walking around dazed and confused, frustrated and upset, glad to be alive, but sad it has to be like this. Walking around with an arched back and a clenched fist, feeling like crying, feeling like dying. With my son on my mind, all I could think about was surviving. Been out there bad, almost lost it a few times and almost folded too. But God had a message, I was the one that He told it to. And when you behold the truth, you will know it's true. When the light shines on you, you will realize who everything I do goes out